Okay. Hi guys, Divik here. We are back with another video. Uh, Um, this is one I've been wanting to make for a few days now. I wanted to save it for today, but let's talk the newest patch that is coming in now 2 days from my recording of this. Uh, the new changes that are coming to For Honor in the next couple days, which is the nerf to what's his name? The nerf to Warlord, the Orochi and Raider changes, and then as well as um, just some of the other stuff that's coming in. Now, as I'm recording, I am this little opening segment here. I am also looking into what the actual notes are. So, Storming Tides. Now, I did make a quick video talking about this, and I did give my very fast thoughts, which all consisted of, this is really cool, thank goodness. And, so, what do I think? Tempest, first off, the event that's coming soon. I do like it. I think it's really cool. Storming Tides, or Storm Tides, rather. I have no idea what this means. It sounds like it's going to be really cool. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Amid catastrophic flooding, Horkos and Chimera both struggle to survive. As safe land becomes a rare commodity, the animosity between warriors only intensified. Starting on season launch, until September 30th, players will be able to play through a free event pass and gain access to a multitude of rewards. Multitude of rewards such as a new battle outfit, an effect, as well as an ornament. During the event, they will also be able to play for new weapons. There will also be new weapons available for players to loot. Okay, really cool. Okay, so let's see. Okay, yeah, and then they get into the event game mode, which I want to keep for a surprise. But if anything, it's basically it gets into the lore of the world. The Viking. There's two Viking gods that are like involved, and then the Vikings believe that those two gods were listening, and then the flood waters came and the storm and all that. So if I were to actually back out of here, real quick, that big storm on the top left there, with all the lightning and everything, yeah, all this up here, up into the duel and brawl menu. If I select this, will it get closer? Yeah. So, that. So all that storm and whatnot, that's due to the new event that's coming, and it's gonna sweep over the entire map, and then the event over there will be available, which I'm excited for. I love events in this game mode. If it's another PvP one or another player versus AI game mode, I don't know which one it would be. I prefer player versus AI game modes because those are more fun. And as you know, I personally don't really fight players unless I have people with me, because every time I do fight players, they're always tryhards, and it's not fun. It's not fun for me. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. For Chimera, this meant honoring Ran by respecting nature, but Aegir, I don't know how to say that. I think Aegir, probably, I don't know, demanded blood, and Horkos were more than happy to provide. Okay, so looks like both sides are getting like a Viking god system, and like the key art for this thing is literally Yorm holding the hammer that she gets, and also Wrath of the Warmonger, The Jormungandr event is also coming back, which I'm actually very excited for because I actually really do like that. It has Thor's hammer to breach, which is always a good time. But anyways, let's see. Let's get into the more interesting stuff, which is testing grounds. I'm just gonna leave it on this menu here for as long as I possibly can, just so they can have the music. Following up on the last season's testing grounds phase, we have a lot of elements that will enter the live game at launch of the season through patch changes. The Orochi and Raider improvements, as I said, option select improvements, rally call and vital leech improvements, sticky dodge improvements, crashing charge nerfs. For this season, 2 topics are going to be entering the testing grounds or on September the 16th to the 30th. Okay, so this is the Shinobi Rework. So Shinobi's getting another pass on the rework train. I personally agree with this. I think that he or she, whichever you want, definitely needed some more work, because him being able to endlessly sickle rain over and over and over again was not healthy for the game at all, in any sense. It was not. I fully agree that was something that was doing too much. The Orochi changes I was definitely okay with. Now the slight issue with the parries, it acting like a heavy parry or whatever, like whatever that stuff is. I don't remember those things distinctly, and plus the patch notes aren't mentioning it. But that being a heavy parry was also the little issue there was also patched in this, which is good. Raiders, the changes that for Raiders hyper armor are also getting fixed up, which is good. Raiders hyper armor coming in much later into its attack was kind of silly. I mean, Raiders not a heavy, so I mean, treating the hyper armor as such was really a bad idea. I don't really agree with that sentiment. But the big one for me is the nerf to crashing charge for this cat. Freaking finally! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm slapping my bed, by the way. That is huge. Okay, so crashing charge will not be able to stack on itself. So meaning those stupid warlords that will be out of lock, do the crashing charge, then back off, and then run around, and then do it again. They're not going to be able to do that anymore. The crashing charge will also no longer have hyper armor on it, which means you can save your teammate from getting ledged by warlord by just simply smacking him, which is great. I 100% agree, because Raider can be smacked out of his. So why does Warlord get armor on his little charge thing? Never made sense to me. And honestly, any Warlord that actually did the crashing charge, I would just dodge them anyway and let them run into the wall. Which, it'd be kind of funny. This would be stupid, but this would be kind of funny. That is, if he completely whiffed and ran into a wall, he'd actually have an animation where he smacks the wall and shakes his head off or whatever. That'd be kind of funny. I mean, I would laugh, personally. But let's see. Rally Call and Vital Leech improvements, these are Tiandi Feats. Again, these patch notes that I'm looking at doesn't actually say what's happening, but they are actually becoming usable. Basically, they're actually becoming... Yeah, they're becoming usable. And, sticky dodges, that's hard to explain, really. But those... I guess, it has something to do with swapping targets. I don't really know. So, Freeze probably has a better explanation for all of that than I could. But I think that's brilliant. I think it's really, really good. All these changes are very, very nice. I can't wait. This is going to be really exciting. The events are, the Jormungandr event coming back. I was just rewatching my previous video on Fixing For Honor, and I actually mentioned re-rolling events, and I said that it would be cool if they were to re-roll events and stuff, and it gives other characters the opportunity to then, or characters that weren't out yet, the opportunity to get the new stuff. Well, I mean, and now we know Warmonger now has, the Morta's Fate, which she didn't before. Griffon also has Morta's Fate. I'm not going to buy that. Wait, where the heck is it? Oh, it's an illustrious outfit, that's right. But yeah, oh man. But yeah, all the newer characters finally getting equal treatment to everyone else, I think is brilliant. It's about time because and I remember saying, you know what, Griffin and Warmonger, they don't have black and purple swords because I mentioned that in that video. I'm on about the event, by the way. I mentioned in that video that all the newer characters, they don't have a black and white weapon. They also don't have a Wyverndale weapon. So, re-rolling those past events would be cool. And I'm really glad that the Yorm event is coming back, because now, those new characters will get those effects and those outfits and those things of that nature. By the way, speaking of, Fixing For Honor Part 2 is finally coming. I'm going to focus more on the executions, these guys, the emotes, the signatures, and the effects. Yeah, and the effects. It's going to be basically all of these guys over here, and then some other cosmetic things. It's another cosmetics vid, but that's something I definitely want to talk about. That video is coming. I don't know when. I got to start planning it out, but I want to focus more on this side, because last time I focused on this side. I focused on the outfits and the weapons and whatnot, and then some gameplay details and whatnot. But that's all I gotta say for this video. All this stuff. Oh, also I forgot to mention the Dominion improvements. They're fixing the renown, which I don't want to get into here, but I think that's really good. It finally gives everyone's gonna get equal treatment across the board. This is really good for Assassin Man. So like those of you that like Shaman or Berserker, this nutcase, Peacekeeper, Roach, Shinobi, Nixia, and all the people that play Assassins will finally get their chance to get equal renown with everyone else across the board, which I think is brilliant. But yeah, that's all I got. That's all I really got for this video. What do you guys think of the patch notes here? Let me know. And what is something you want to see added to For Honor? Let's have a conversation. Let's have a dialogue about it. I'm really curious. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.